executive producer. He's an entrepreneur. He's an actor. He plays CeeLo. He's a master painter. He does all that. He's a roofer. He puts in sheetrock. He's a plumber. He does it all. He's a chef. He's a business owner. He's a sports writer, commentator, and a coach. The one and only Coach PR for Weekend Work. It's up in here.
You can't be talking about me.
You know.
You busy and you here now? And you here?
That's not me. Thank you very much, first of all. Thank you very much for having us up here at the Weekend Work on Sway in the Morning. Thank you, Heather B. Thank you, Sway.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. C over there, DJ Wonder.
Mr. C, that's
appreciate y'all.
Okie.
Mr. C. Shout out to Mr. C.
Shout out to Mr. C. All right, yo, man. Talk about, we got the team here with us, man.
Oh, yeah, man. We got Producer Ree.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What up,
Producer
Ree?
Ree in the building.
Okay.
DJ Love De Niro.
Yeah, what's going on? What's
Love
going
De
on?
Niro. What up, baby?
What's going on, Sway?
I see you, man.
They happy to be here. You see it, right?
I'm super happy.
We just excited. We don't know what to say.
Studio, guys.
I know, right?
We got to put the live down and just start talking. Act regular, you know what I'm saying?
No, but, I really like listening to you guys. Every now and then I'm commenting on your posts, so I definitely like them to let you know that I'm tuned in. And, this whole Shade 45 is a family, and I don't think folks realize how connected we all are.
Yep.
Coach PR, man, you're a legend in these streets, brother.
Nah, you're the legend, bro. I learned a lot from Sway, man. I remember when with G Unit, and we did like a first interview with 50.
Yeah.
And you sat down there and talked to me. I was like, damn, man, I took everything in that you said to me, bro. And this was before, radio. And Heather, shit, that's a legend right there, man.
Thank you.
Damn,
My kind of nigga, right? We just talking about that
All blocks down, all that.
Just talking about that.
Thank you,
So
thank
we listen
you.
to y'all just as well, bro.
Oh, thank you, man. And do you remember one of the things I said to you? One of the standout things I said to you?
I remember you said, is 50 ready?
Yeah.
He's always on time. That's important. And that stuck. You always got to be on time. Because 50 was on time, and you just kept on saying that. It's important to do that.
It's important because that time doesn't just belong to you, right?
Right.
When we waiting to make something happen, the time belongs to everybody that's involved.
That's right.
So if you late, you shitting on my time.
That's right. That's right.
You can't get time back. That's the only true currency.
That's right.
You could get money back. Look at Ron Browse, man. This dude, look at what he got on, man.
He's blinding us, man.
I work hard, man.
Yeah, Ron Browse is here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. He's here.
He's gonna be changed by 12.
Okay.
work hard.
You work hard. Talk about Weekend Work, man. Tell people what some of the things you guys are doing on Weekend Work.
Well, you catch us every Saturday between 10 and 12, right before Who Kid, the Hollywood Shuffle. We just like to mix it up with some good hip hop. And it's starting the weekend right? So you want to wake up, we give a drippy mix. But tomorrow we're doing a raunchy mix where we just going like straight raunchy hip hop. Just the morning to set it off right. You might be laying in bed, smoking a blunt, gonna get some head, whatever, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Start the day off right there. Right. And then the rest is straight, riding out.
Yeah, right out. The rest of the day after the blunt and the head, you cool. Right out. You ain't even the couch.
Start the Saturday off right. That's it.
Netflix and chill from that point. Love De Niro, man. How long you been DJing?
I've been DJing for a long time.
Yeah?
Like good 15, 20 years.
15, 20 years, man.
Mixtape general.
Yeah.
Okay.
I come from the mixtape era.
The mixtape era. You had a series going too?
Yeah. Did a little bit of everything.
What about artists? Who are some of the artists you
Who I came up with?
Yeah.
I to be honest with you, the G Unit is what I broke me too. I went to school with Banks, so I started Banks out on mixtape, stack bundles, Chinks, and all of them. I used to do freestyle tapes back in Queens.
Man, you know how valuable those tapes are now. Stack bundles, Chinks.
I did actual mixtapes before the mix CDs.
Okay.
So
so you had cassettes going.
Cassettes going, yeah.
Yeah.
And, back then, it was a million DJs. You had the Camillos, the K Slays, the Clues, the Envies, the Woo Kid, the list goes on.
SNS.
So you had the SNS, Dog Time, Ron G, Ike Love, Brucey B, Brucey B. The list goes on. So it's like you had to really break through. Dirty Harry,
man. Southside Jamaica, Queens, keep rising to the top. Don't get me started, Sway.
We talking about Grandmaster Vic right now.
Grandmaster Vic, all that.
come from that era right there.
Come from that era?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you in the clubs right now?
Yeah, I'm in the club. I'm in the strip clubs heavy in New York City.
Come on, man. Love De Niro. DJ Love De Niro.
All pregnant mixes.
Makes sense. It makes sense. Ree, you the producer?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to figure that out though. Still.
Okay.
You know, it's a whole lot of fighting when you're a producer. You're like, yo, we should go left. They're like, nah, we should go right. I'm like, you sure?
Okay. Yeah, see, as a producer, you might not see that. Don't give them the option.
Right, exactly. That's
what he does too. Yeah. Arguing like, you sure? Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But it's a lot to like folks think that well in through other mediums you can jump on them and just talk without any type of direction or without any kind of format. This is satellite radio, right? And so it's a lot more than folks may think that's put into doing the show. Heather was saying the other day, we do Broadway every day here on Sway in the morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like something new every day, and we coming off the cuff. We got some guidelines, but how do you keep the show in line? Tell people what do you do as a producer?
I mean, for the most part, I got to make sure that we keep the show a hip-hop show as far as pure hip-hop and not just go all over the place doing what they're doing on FM radio. Okay. So then, you know, just getting the right interviews, you know, like we choose what interviews might make sense to us, what interviews might not make sense to us. Some interviews we hold, and then they end up being a little bit more valuable. Like we held a YNW Melly interview. That interview is a little bit more valuable right now.
You know what's going on today, right?
And he speaks about those two homies too. Though
the interview
about them in the interview.
Yeah, the interview was like we already knew the interview was a rich interview when we did it, because like he does something like very surprisingly funny in the interview, and that's why we held on to it. We was like, yo, just hold on to that one, and he didn't blow up yet. So we like, yo, hold on to that one. We don't know yet, and then all this happened. It's like, oh, look.
You see that? There's much more to it. It's a science to this, right?
It's crazy because, you know, we be having a lot of people first before they get hot.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah, I listen to y'all, and I just steal it all, so.
And then as a
we listen to you guys, too, so we do the same.
Yo, take whatever you need, man.
You know, as a producer, like, that's one of my biggest fights, too, like, being able to know who's hot and who's not. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'd be like, yo, PR, this dude is high. He'd be like, yeah, whatever. Then he'd be back the next day like, yo, I just saw something like, yo. Like, and it's like, all right, cool, you know. So,
but y'all got a grace energy, man. I love listening to y'all. Y'all make radio fun, you know, and I think at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know, y'all keep people informed. That's what it's about. Y'all on the pulse of it all. That's what it's about. How did you learn to correlate what you do on air with your digital space? Your social media and your platforms that you post your videos on?
That took a while for me. I ain't gonna lie, because that was something different. That's a whole different beast. So then we got with our partner with Heavy Grind Studios, Sin over here, and then he just took care of everything, all the social media stuff, you know, the film and the audios. He's our own studio, so he just helped us out a whole lot.
That production part,
Sin?
definitely.
Sin, yeah.
Your name is Sin Dog?
Sin Dog.
Is it Sin Dog?
No, just
Sin.
Sin.
I just threw dog on there. Cypress Hill.
He's just Sin Dog.
Cypress Hill.
Wait, we got something for you before.
Y'all got something? Y'all brought gifts?
We got some gifts for you.
You know.
That's right, man. Come on, man. That's what we doing, Heather.
For Heather B, because she knew I watch her cooking and everything. This is a magical butter machine, and this is like, it don't have to be for weed though, but for any herbal stuff, it's for you, Heather B.
Thank you. It don't have to be for weed. Really nice. Oh my gosh.
And Sway got the starter. Golden State Warrior.
Yes.
Wonder, you got the Giants. No, you're not a Giants fan. He said, yo, I don't want no New York team. But I said, fuck it, Wonder, you're going to be a Giants fan.
Yeah, make them, dog. Oh, that's what's up.
And Mr. C, I got you next time because I didn't get to, you know what I'm saying?
That's OQ, you know that, right?
I know. I've been calling that for years, though.
Yeah, it's a joke. Who Kid is along. We've
been calling.
Who Kid started that?
Okay, all right. So we
I'm like, OQ so sad.
Yeah, OQ didn't respond to it.
Nah, I'm a friend of Mr. C's, my
yeah,
no, I know that, but you know.
Mr. C is famous, dog. Yeah. You take that, man. Take that. All right, so we got Ree here, producer. DJ Love De Niro is here. We got the legendary Coach PR is here. We got weekend work here. You can find them Saturdays 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Can I put y'all to work on a weekday?
Oh man,
yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right, let's come back. We got Ron Browns here. I want you guys to do the interview.